about that. Setting up in some very deep rough. Not bad. And he's down there. You got to read.
This hill can be firm here.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Oh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Go in. Oh, just missed that one. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. Oh, that was pure. Sitting at 9 under par, currently leading. Oh, well played. Putting for birdie.
Yep, tracking well.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That's impressive. Way to dig your way out of a hole.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And this putt to move into the top 20. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And down it goes. 12 under the card now with the stretch to play.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Nice out the rough here.
That's not what they were looking for.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough. Short game has always been stellar, and that's just why.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Yeah, nicely holed. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Maybe going for the green, are we? Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Not backing down 1 iota there, Luke. Love the aggressive play.
That's inside the range. Currently 14 under for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Going with the 7. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance. Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that was over clubbed. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He's currently tied for third. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Nicely done.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Well, what a lovely putt to make. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
What an amazing putt from way out.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, behind John Rahm. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Was it a good line? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which will make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
That was wonderfully done. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Oh, you know you want to.
Bit too heavy-handed there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Let's return to live play now. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, steady now. Putting for par.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
How close was that to going down? What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. An important par save.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in the lead. Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Yeah, that one will play. 9 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's just inside the range. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Good chance, this one, right on 6 feet. Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt on the table. Looks good off the blade. He sits in first position. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last
Is for a big 2 on the scorecard. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That was a gallant attempt. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Putt is underway.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into a high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This one's for birdie. This looks good. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And that will take him to 4 under. Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the 5-wood. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for a par now.
It's looking solid.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Currently 5 under for the day. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 would be very tempting.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195. Over 300 yards from the tee as well.
Going with the 6-iron here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This putt for him to win the event.
Come on, ball.
Well, pack your bags. We're all done here in New Orleans. It's time to head to Bourbon Street. But I'm dying to go with the winner of this Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Oh, you better believe it. Some kind of golfing hat out there this week. the battle down by the bayou this week, Luke, and I got to say, a well-earned victory. Now it's time to go strap on the beads and hit the bayou.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.